giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite.
Hello, hi there. Hold on, let me turn the AC down to 1, not off because I need to breathe. Hi, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. I am JC Carpenter. I don't know why I said it like that. I'm so silly. It is this is the third. I was about to say the second week. No, I just posted the second week of May vlog video. It is the third week of May. And am I ready for May to be over? No, I'm not. But it feels like it's almost halfway over. And I'm not ready. But it was a good weekend, I suppose. Yes, it was. Finished beta reading Esther's chapters and sent her back my comments and notes and things over the weekend. And I finished reading Home Before Dark. I was about to say Home After Dark. Not Home After. It's Home Before Dark by Riley Sager. As you saw earlier in a clip, I am going between, was trying to choose between two books to read next. 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo by Taylor Jenkins Reid, I think, and Delicious Monsters by Lizelle Sambury. And I opted to read, well, we'll see how reading both at the same time goes, but I opted for both. How I'm going to pull that off, who knows? I'm reading multiple books at a time anyway, so I suppose. I don't know what this card is trying to do, but I think I'm gonna, because 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo is paperback and it's easier to travel with, so I'm probably just going to use that book when I don't want to relegate that to just reading it when I go out, because I am going to the laundromat on Thursday. But and I do take books when I go to places where I know I'm going to be waiting for a long time, but that's really not a lot lately. That you are not parked in one spot, you are taking up 2 spots, ma'am. Anyway, I really hate, that's one of my pet peeves, is when a car is taking up 2 parking spots. I'm like, I need you to look to make sure you're not taking 2 whole ass parking spots. Anyway, so I'm just gonna alternate whichever one the mood hits, whatever day. Of course, this means I'm probably not going to read either of them quickly, but let's be real, I don't read quickly anyway. I'm a slow reader. I am, as Dee and Tiff pointed out, I'm getting a little faster, at least as far as beta reading is concerned. I'm getting faster, although I also am beta reading 2 of Tiff's books this week too, which I've had the whole weekend. But I knew if I started reading her books, I would not finish Home Before Dark. And I really wanted to finish Home Before Dark this weekend. I wanted to finish it last weekend, but I didn't. So I was determined to finish it this weekend. And it did. So now I can beta read 2 of Tiff's books. And I'll just go between reading Delicious Monsters and 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. Really, because 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo is kind of already due back at the library. So probably should read that first, because I have a little more time to read that than I have Delicious Monsters. Actually, no. Delicious Monsters is due back this week too. And I'm not entirely sure that one has a renewal. Okay. We're gonna see. I just might not be going to the library this week. Anyway, I'm gonna go because it's been 4 minutes, almost 5 minutes now, and I really want to go and get back because I don't desire to be out here when it's hot. And Um, my legs already, well, they feel a little better. I put some pain gel on them yesterday or earlier this morning. So I put pain gel on both my knees, the BioFreeze that I use. And I realized I probably need to be using it a little more, but then I don't want to use it too much more because those are very small tubes and they're also expensive tubes. And when I run out, I won't have any more. So there's that. But anyway, I'm going to go to the post office, and I forgot to say where I'm going today. Post office and to the store. I might get something to eat, but I'm not entirely sure because I do have a couple of things to eat in the house, but I want to stretch what I have in there throughout the week because the more I can stretch, the better. But anyway, I think I want, yeah, okay. I'll be back. Yeah, I'll be back.
myself at the spine. Don't wanna overthink it, baby. It's just me, your body, and mine. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain.
Okay, hi, hello. I'm back. I am getting, this is gonna be real quick because I'm hungry. I did get something to eat. I ate part of it on the way because I was feeling a little dizzy and I'm hungry. But I'm gonna eat the rest. I'm going here and get comfy. And yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. What am I gonna work on? It's technically not a writing day, but I still feel kind of, I want to work on my outline, but I also want to read, and I also want to work on some graphic stuff, and I want to work on organizing my Notion and some Pinterest boards. So I don't really know what I'm going to end up doing when I go in there, but we shall find out eventually. Oh, hello. Hi. It's me again. Have I really gotten anything done? I feel like y'all know the answer to that question. Okay, I did beta read a chapter. And the document's open, so I'm going to go back and read some more of Tiff's book. Technically, it's admin day, so I don't necessarily have to be writing per my routine. But I am actually going to work on my outline in a little bit. I have to write down the book that I just finished, Riley Sager, Home Before Dark, on my list. Just had some dinner, and I really need to undo this because my head hurts. It's starting to hurt anyway. I am going to finish reading a chapter in Delicious Monsters real quick. Then I'm going to work on my outline for hopefully about an hour and a half maybe. And then I'm going to go back to beta reading. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to not play the games until later. It's not yet wind down time. So wind down time is kind of like midnight, basically. It's time to play games and wind down. And it's only about 10. So I have the bed to myself at the moment. She's eating dinner. So yay. I'm going to go try to get something accomplished. Or I could work on my Pinterest boards, which technically still counts as working on Project Betty because it's for Project Betty. I mean, it's not a writing day, so I could do that. I do need to find some images for my characters for the second series. Pinterest is looking better and better. And then I can make some more mood boards on Canva. I actually have to redo my mood boards for the first series. So, I might have just talked myself into working on graphic stuff and fun little graphic stuff. Pinterest rabbit holes. That's what I'm about to go down. Yeah, I think that sounds. And technically, that's still working on my project, my pen name stuff. So technically, it still could count as work. Maybe I can get away with that. Shh! Don't tell anyone. Okay, I'll be back. Check it later. We'll see when I get done. Ooh, okay. So maybe I'll play on Pinterest and stuff and do like a couple mood boards, and then I'll go back to beta reading a little bit, and then do a couple more mood boards, and then we'll see how this works out. Okay, bye. Okay, so I'm not going to bed just yet. Surprise, surprise. Ooh, surprised you. But I did put some of my Pinterest boards. I organized some of my Pinterest boards for the pen name project. So I did that. Found some of my main characters for the second series. Well, I found all of my main characters for the second series. Now I have to find the side characters, like their pictures. And I have visions in my head of what I want my characters to look like. So when I see the pictures, I'm like, okay, that's her, or that's him. That's my so-and-so, that, their name. And so I got my characters on there. I did not make the new mood boards for first series, but I can get to that later. But I did that, and I did some more. Did some more organizing of the other boards and in my Pinterest. And I did not read any more yet. I have started my wind down process, which is I do my Duolingo and playing some games and watching some YouTube videos. And I'm going to go back to beta reading in a second. Well, not a literal second, but in a little bit. But I just wanted to go ahead and say goodnight here. I'm probably going to show some more clips, but I want to say goodnight. And hopefully I can get lots of work on my outline done tomorrow. Okay. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Okay, excuse this. I'm gonna do it eventually. It's 2:03 in the afternoon. Hi, I'm just coming on to say hello. I just remembered that I need to be working on my newsletter. But the goal for today was to work on my outline. So now I'm torn. No, I'm not. I'm going to work on my outline for at least, I'm going to have to eat soon. So there's that. Okay, I'm going to at least work on my outline for about a half hour, maybe 45 minutes. Then I'll probably go eat something. Then I'll work on my newsletter. Maybe I'll work on my newsletter later on the stream. I don't really know. But I really would like to get my newsletter done and have it sent out by tomorrow. What's going to go in that newsletter? I don't know. But outline. I'm going to work on the outline. Because my Pinterest boards, they made me so happy last night working on them. And now I'm all excited to finish the second series outline. Although I have a long way to go, but I'm excited. keeping this excitement until I get my edits and feedback returned for The Weight of Her. And I'm really hoping that I don't have to do a heavy amount of editing and revision again on The Weight of Her. Although I fear or suspect that I might have to. We'll see. Anyway, outline. Oh, oops. Hello, hi. It feels like it's been a minute since I last updated you. Hold on. Ooh, okay. Yeah, whatever. That was at 2-something. In the early 2-somethings. And it's now 5:48. Can you see? Is this clear? I don't know. It's now 5:48. Why does this look crooked? Hold on a second. Oops. Okay. I don't know. Hopefully I'm not crooked. So I did get some work done on my outline, actually. A little bit more than I thought I would. Still have more to do. I had to stop so I could go eat. And then now I am trying to prep dinner early before the stream so that I don't have to overexert myself cooking during the stream. I can just worry about heating up what I cooked so I can eat. I'm just fixing tacos for myself, and I'm fixing steak stir fry for her. My daughter is not a fan of tacos. Fun fact. But I want to try to work on my newsletter during the stream. Hopefully, if I can pry myself away from my outline. I'm really having a fun time with it. Plus, I want to work on some Pinterest boards later. So yeah, there's that. But I have managed to squeeze in a little bit of reading today. I beta read the first few chapters last night of Tiff's book. I'm going to do some more later. Am I trying to cram too much into one day? Probably. I was also looking on Amazon earlier because my knee was bothering me, and it got me to thinking about, I wonder if I got like a massager, like a deep tissue massager for my birthday, for myself. Of course, that would have to wait till June, but still, like, would that be helpful? And then I saw this wrist brace thing that is a heated pad wrist brace, but it's made for the hand and the thumb, because suddenly, last week or so, my right hand has been bothering me. My right hand has never bothered me. I'm not a right-handed person. I'm left-handed. Out of nowhere, right hand just, and the thumb in particular, it's just really bothering me. And it feels better when I put some ice or some heat on it. So, but that only lasts temporarily. Anyway, I'm gonna go check on her dinner, which I'm fixing first. But I'll be back. Okay. I had to take my ponytail holders off because my hair was too tight and it hurt. But hello. Um, this should be my final update for the evening. Gosh, okay, my hair really looks a mess. I was supposed to work on my newsletter during the stream. That's not what happened. I got really excited about my outline and some things were clicking and some things had changed from my initial plan for a certain book in the second series. And I was like, oh, no, I like this better. And I got real excited. And then I got real excited. And so I switched plans and started outlining the new plan in my head for, it's the 5th book in the second series. But, well, it's not, I can't explain how I'm doing it. I'm trying to iron out kind of the overall basis of each book, and then I'm going to go back and do like the bullet point chapter by chapter. So I still have to go back in book 1, but book 5 is not, I did not originally plan book 5 to be what it turned out to be, or what it's going to turn out to be. But I'm really having fun. I may go on Pinterest in a second and play around on more Pinterest boards, or I may actually go back and work on my outline. I know I've already done my whole wind down routine, but I'm really kind of excited about my outline right now. And I kind of want to ride this excitement wave for outlining, which, I mean, I love doing anyway, but, and I just heard back from Morgan that I will probably not have my edits back this week, which is totally fine because I don't have all my beta reader feedback anyway. I said that wrong. I don't have all my beta reader feedback back. That sounds weird, but y'all get what I mean. I don't have all of my feedback back from my beta readers just yet. I have 2 more that I'm waiting for. So to start revising, so hopefully she doesn't stress about not having the edits back to me this week. It's fine. To be honest, it gives me a little more time to outline Project Betty, and I get to play around in my small town world for a little bit longer before I have to dig back into the weight of her and publication prep and all that great stuff. So I'm okay with waiting a little longer. Yeah, I'm definitely okay because I'm kind of excited about Project Betty right now. So y'all know how it is when you're writing something new and fresh and you don't want to stop working on it. Not that I don't love the weight of her. I do. And I'm ready for it to be released out into the world. But I know once I get it back, that's where my focus is going to shift. And right now, I kind of like my focus being on Project Betty at the moment because I want to outline as much as I can before I have to switch back over to The Weight of Her and then subsequently When Love Calls, because as soon as The Weight of Her is released and out into the world, I am going to start working on When Love Calls. So there's that. But I really just came to say goodnight. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Hello, it is Wednesday the 15th and it's 2:48 in the afternoon. I had to turn the light on so that you could actually see me. As you see, I decided not to go anywhere, even though personally I wanted to leave the house, but my body did not want me to leave the house. So I opted to listen to my body today. It's fine. I have an outline to work on, which is what I'm about to get to. But I just wanted to come on and say hello for the day. And I'll probably go eat eventually, sometime soon-ish, maybe. I don't know. But I have procrastinated long enough today. So let's get to some work, shall we? I'll be back later. Oop, hold on, let me get it together. Hi. Have I been procrastinating? Yes, I have. Well, I've been stream hopping actually, which is, I'm not good at it. And this is why I don't stream hop, because then I get distracted and I don't end up doing anything. But I was mostly reading over the setup that I have for the first book in the second series, so that I can start doing the bullet points for the chapter by chapter. And then, because I shifted it a little bit, I changed it tiny bit from, because I have it written down in here, but when I went to type up the outline, I kind of changed it slightly. So that also changes the chapter by chapter bullet point part. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to read over it, so I can see the changes that I made and know the changes that I need to make for each chapter, what needs to happen in each chapter. I know I'm not making any sense because I'm being very vague, but how else do you talk about a pen name project that you're keeping secret without, telling what the name is or any of the details of the project? Because that's hard. But I still want to talk about it because I want to be able to talk about what I'm writing, even if I can't fully talk about what I'm writing. Anyway, y'all get the picture. I'll be back after I figure some things out. Bye. Okay, so while my child has left the room for a hot second, am I crooked? I might be crooked. While my child has left the room, I'm going to go ahead and say goodnight to you guys here. I'm not going to bed just yet. I'm still working. I am now on Pinterest. I've fallen down the rabbit hole. It's fine. I still have my outline pulled up, so I might still go back and work on it a little bit. But I was procrastinating so much today. I didn't mean to procrastinate. I had full intentions on working on my outline, but that is not what happened completely. I worked on it a little bit, a lot, not much, not as much as I wanted to. You get what I mean. I also worked on but my Pinterest is technically working on my project too, so there's that. And I haven't wound down yet. I haven't done my Duolingo or started playing my games. So yeah, we'll probably see clips of that after this. I'm still backstage with Laura, brainstorming for a little bit for her story. And but yeah, I have to go do laundry tomorrow. So not looking forward to that. But it is what it is. Yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow. I am feeling tired, so I may actually... Okay, I'm going to say I'm going to bed earlier, but I'm probably not. It's fine. Hello. I'll see you guys tomorrow. you'll see clips afterwards of winding down and all of that good stuff. Bye.
At 29 and I find myself wondering what did happen to the last 10. I ran away with my life, fast forward, never turn back again. It's kind of funny that the more we pass time, the more we need to set the rewind. And 19 was the year I had to leave you, but now I'm seeing all the signs. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you.
Hello. Turn it down for a second. Still need to keep the AC on a little bit. It's a little warm, and yes, I know I'm wearing a jacket, so of course it's warm, but I like wearing my jacket. Anyway, welcome to this week's car chat at the laundromat. Actually, I don't really know what to chat about per se. I will say, because May is mental health awareness month, and normally I would make a separate video, mental health check-in, if you will, but I'll just do it in this video, because part of my mental health struggles at the moment is it takes a lot of mental energy, Lord. It takes a lot of mental energy to film videos, and to film separate videos from the ongoing one that you are currently filming. So rather than expel more mental energy, I'll just say mental health these days is just interesting. Some days are good. Well, good is it's a stretch. I think I told when Barrett had texted me the other week and was like, how are things? And I was like, they're okay. And he was like, well, that doesn't sound like great. And I'm like, oh, well, they're not going to be great until I have a home again. And then I wrote the blog post this past Monday because I got reminded about a young lady who passed away after she a while after she auditioned for America's Got Talent, Nightbird. And one of her quotes that she had said in the audition was, you can't wait for life to not be hard before you decide to be happy. And I was like, oh, well, that kind of like, when I said that things won't be great until I get a home again, I kind of felt like maybe it was a little touch ungrateful because, as Barrett pointed out, technically I'm homeless because I don't have a home, but I'm not sleeping in my car. There was a moment where I thought we might have had to, but it didn't come down to that. And for so many people, it does come down to that. So I don't want to say that when I say it won't be great until I have a home again, I don't want to sound ungrateful for the fact that I haven't been in the worst part of homelessness. It's worse for me because I've never been in this position before. I've never been without a home before. I've had over 20 something years where, I took care of myself and took care of my daughter. I mean, sometimes barely, sometimes hanging by a thread, and sometimes, things were touch and go. But until last year, we had always kind of persevered and made it through. And I'm reminded of this because we're coming up on a year now in which I have been effectively homeless. yes, I know I'm staying in my mother's house. And while it eats away at my soul just a teeny bit every day, I am acutely aware that it is far better than having to jump at the sound of a knock at the door from the hotel people telling you you have to go because you haven't paid for the room that day. And I still jump when I hear a knock. So apparently I still am a little triggered by the knocking sound now. I'm a little PTSD. But the panic that ensues when I hear a knock now it's a little, yeah. I didn't used to be panicked at a knock. But now it's just like, oh God, what are they knocking for? What's going to happen now? And I'm trying to not feel that way. So, but you know, I'm not going to lie and say that I want a home again. Like, I miss having my own place. I miss having my own space. I miss my daughter being able to have her own space. Of course, she misses it too, but I miss, I mean, because, how do I put this? Because she's a creative too. And we're both kind of introverts. So for us to both have to inhabit the same, I mean, obviously when we were in our home, we were obviously in the same house, but not necessarily in the same space. She had her room, I had mine. I did my creative things in my room. She did her creative things in her room. And, you know, as a creative person, you don't want someone always like in your space when you're creating your thing. And I loved her having her own space and for her to be creative in that way and find comfort and solace in her creativity that way. And I don't feel like she's finding that solace right now. You know, rightfully she feels cramped and just, yeah, just, it's, May 19th, it'll be a year, May 19th, since I effectively lost everything almost, but not necessarily, you know, because I didn't lose my strength. I'll be honest, my faith these days is touch and go sometimes. Yeah, haven't done my devotional in a very long time, and I don't like that I haven't done my devotional, but I haven't felt like doing it. And it's just, some days are good and some days are not. And I suppose that's how it is when you're struggling mental health wise. Thankfully, I don't feel like I'm sinking into a heavy, deep bout of depression. And I think that's in large part due to my friends. And to my writing and I won't say perseverance, but yeah, my continued passion for my writing. And just, y'all know writing is like breathing for me. So, and I'm in my happy place when I'm writing. And especially this project, Betty, I'm really happy when I'm working in my secret project. And I know I have to get back to Weight of Her things when I get my edits back. But that's not this week, I don't think. So, you know, it's fine. I'm rambling and I don't know if I'm making any kind of sense, but I suppose I just want to let anyone who is out there struggling with their mental health at the moment, who may be going through some personal life things, and you don't have to talk about it here with me in the comments or at all, but I will say that I would advise you talk with, Not necessarily suggesting you go out and get a therapist, although I need one. I feel like it would do me some good. It probably would do you some good, or anyone some good. But as someone who has a tendency, when they sink into a deep bout of depression, which I'm thankfully not in at the moment, I am depressed. I'm not even gonna hide the fact that I'm depressed. But I know the difference in my levels of depression. There are the ebbs and flows, like the good and bad days, and some really, really sad days, more sad than others. And then there's the deep bout of depression where every day just feels sad, and every day just feels like I don't want to be here. So I'm not there. So just I want to make sure I get that I'm not there. I'm not in the place at the moment where I feel like I don't want to be here anymore. So I'm not there. But I will say part of the reason I think that I haven't sunken into that bout, and I know Barrett says I give my friend group way too much credit, but it is my friend group. And just because just knowing that if I need to talk, if I need to just sit with someone and not be alone, that I can reach out to any one of them and we can hop on a backstage and we can talk, and they always make me laugh, all of them. Just they always make me laugh, and they always they help me put things in perspective sometimes when I can't see the perspective. And that Tiff especially, she really does a good job of helping me to see things in a different way, and not necessarily invalidating anything that I was feeling, but just helping me to see it differently, so that maybe I don't feel so dire about certain things or whatever. And trying to help me take the negative self-talk out of my vocabulary, which I tend to do way more than I care to admit. But my friend group, and having someone to talk to, and on the days when things are really hard to deal with and hard to process, and the floods of memories and flashes come and hit really hard, I have them, and I talk to them, and I don't even necessarily talk to them about me feeling bad that day. It's just talking to them, being able to laugh with them, and it helps. And sometimes you just need people in your circle or in your orbit that you can talk to, and that will make you laugh when you need to laugh. And it's good to have that. And I think that is going to be my car chat for this week. I've rambled on for 12 minutes. Not sure how much of that is going to actually make it in the video, but we'll see. But yeah, just make sure y'all are taking care of yourselves, doing something self-care wise each week, or at least every other week. It doesn't have to cost money. It could just be as simple as journaling. I'm having trouble journaling at the moment, but a lot of people journal. It could be as simple as crocheting or knitting if you're inclined and good at those things. It could be as simple as coloring in a coloring book, or drawing and sketching something. And if writing is what does it for you, then keep doing what you're doing, and just make sure you're doing something to get a little bit of joy out of each and every day. And I'm going to leave you with that for this part of the vlog. I'll be back later.
I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours again. lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 give something from nothing. I sit here looking for an answer. Maybe the biggest question was in the last chapter.
I have returned. Am I getting a pimple? That's probably. Anyway, I have returned. I'm not going to talk long because I'm really hungry and I haven't eaten yet. And I wasn't able to actually get anything for us to eat for dinner, so it's a fend for yourself night, I guess. She has some chicken nuggets in there, which I guess she could fix for her dinner, and I could just eat a bowl of cereal. It's fun. Well, I'm actually gonna eat something when I go in there. I just don't know what. Maybe some ramen noodles. I don't know. And later tonight, if I get hungry again, then I can eat a bowl of cereal. I don't know. Whatever. But I'm hungry. I'll have to use the bathroom soon, and I'm ready to get back to my outline. Although then again, I have to put up clothes, so I probably should do that first. Okay, yeah, that's the plan. Laundry, and then I can work on my outline on lower stream later. So yeah, okay. I need coffee first too. I need something to eat, and then coffee, or coffee and then something to eat. I'm not sure which order. It doesn't really matter the order. Anyway, I'll be back later. Bye. Okay, so now that my child has left the room, I'm going to give you an update. I am going to go ahead and say goodnight here. Did I get much done at the end of the night? Not particularly. I did not work on the outline at all. I folded closed most of the stream. I haven't even done the beta reading that I'm supposed to be doing. Right now I'm backstage with Laura and Dee. I was backstage. With Esther was back here too, and Eva came back to hang out with us for a little bit, which was great. It was a really fun time, and but we always have fun backstage. But did I get any valuable work done? Not really, but it's fine. There's tomorrow. I'm not going anywhere tomorrow. I'm going to be able to work on my outline. I still have to finish beta reading Tiff's book, or at least the first one of her book that I'm supposed to be beta reading. I have some outline work I really would like to get done. And then of course I'm still reading this book. So, things to do. Tomorrow's Friday, and I always feel on Friday like I haven't done enough for the week. Did I do my newsletter? No, I did not. I have not posted my Patreon exclusive content either, and I will try to rectify that tomorrow. There's a couple of things that I'm supposed to be doing this week that haven't gotten done, but it's fine. It's okay. Everything's fine. The house and it's not burning behind me at all. Anyway, I will see you guys tomorrow. Good night. Hello, hi. Welcome. It is 2:58, Friday the 17th. And I just thought I should come on and say hello to you now. It's been a little slow start of a morning, and I did start to work on my outline, but then I started getting sleepy and I was hungry, and so I'm fixing some lunch now. So I'm gonna go eat in a little bit when it's ready, and while I'm eating, read some more of this, and hopefully I can get back to working on the outline. I do have some other things I need to do, need to post something on Patreon, and I don't know that a newsletter is going to go out for May. It might just, or maybe it'll go out next week. I don't know. What else? I need to post an interview on the magazine site. I need to start editing my video, this video, and all of that while I still am trying to outline. I wonder, I feel like I should have a, I had this phrased in my mind earlier, but now I've already forgotten how I phrased it. Brainstorming weekend. That's, yeah. To reorganize my writing ideas journal and reorganize some playlists and some things, but I don't know that I can afford to do that because I really do have some stuff that needs to get done. And yeah, when I have days like where I have to go out and then I get hit with, well, not hit with, because every time I go out, I end up in bad moments of pain, which derails my actual work. And that is the point of staying in, is I'm supposed to get work done. But it's been a slow start because I slept later than I wanted to. I'm trying to get it together. There's a backstage that Laura's doing in a little bit. So when I finish eating, I'm going to go hop on a backstage. Someone hold me accountable so I can get some stuff done. Okay, I'll be back. Bye. Have I still been procrastinating? Yes. Yes, I have. But I am backstage, so I'm trying to get a little work done. Cross fingers that it goes well. We'll see. Okay, so we're going to try to film this clip again because I had something in my teeth from dinner on the last clip, so we had to take care of that because y'all don't need to see that. But I was updating you guys before that Friday has been kind of a chill day. I didn't get much done, but I also may have had a little bit of a fall earlier while on backstage with the girls out of my chair. Okay, now the chair, it wasn't like a new chair or anything. The chair was wobbly. It's one of the chairs from the dining room set out there, and it was wobbly to begin with. But today it decided to fall from underneath me, which was funny at first. And then I got up and knew that the pain was going to set in later, but later was a lot sooner. And so now my butt hurts. TMI, I'm sorry. And my hip hurts, the same hip that was injured in the accident where I was hit by the pickup truck. So, yay, fun. I'm going to take my medicine a little sooner than normal this time. My head just wasn't in the right headspace to work on the outline today, but I am going to go maybe work on some mood boards and Pinterest and stuff, which technically is still counts for the project, but not working on the outline like I wanted to be. But it's fine. I'm not going to make my list for the week. I have to start editing my video. So the weekend work begins. But I'll be back before the end of the vlog, or to say goodbye, to wrap up, whatever. Anyway, I'm still backstage. I'll be back. Bye. Hello. Okay. Oh, hello. Hi. Yes, I have a bandana on my head because that is how terrible my hair looks right now. But anyway, it's fine. Hello. I just thought I would come on to say goodbye for the week. I'm going to end this vlog here. Ooh, hold on. How about I actually get this frame right? Okay, so I'm going to end this vlog here. It is 2 o'clock in the morning. Of course, I'm not going to bed. But this is where I leave you for the week. And I don't think I got as much done as I would have liked. I'm in a bit of pain now, so that's not fun. My leg feels like it's on fire, but it's fine. Everything's fine. Did I get my outline? No, I did not get enough work done on my outline for the week, but also that's fine. Well, let's just say I didn't do a good job on my list this week. I only crossed off 4 things out of 14. I haven't even made my list for the weekend yet, so that's fun. Doing a real bang up job this week. But everything's fine. No, go ahead. Go ahead. No, I'm waiting. I don't want you to feel like you need to wait for me to finish.
Technically, I'm not.
Okay. Well, that's good. It's not like I'm saying anything super secret or anything like that. Ooh. Okay.
There was something else I wanted. Anyway.
Well, that's going to be it for this video. If you like what you see and you want to see more videos, go ahead. No. Continue. Carry on. I may or may not edit this part out. Who knows? It may be a comical blooper in the video. People like bloopers. Well, that's going to be it for this video. If you like what you see and you want to see more videos from me, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. I post videos on Mondays. I live stream on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. As per usual, if you'd like to be supportive of me in any of my creative endeavors, such as my blog, my online magazine, my online store, my Ko-fi page, or by buying my books, all of those links can be found in the description box below. Until next time, take care of yourselves and have a blessed day.